DHS says Democrats stormed New Jersey ICE site mayor arrested amid dueling narratives. Tensions flared at a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE facility in Newark on Friday as Assistant Secretary of Homeland Security for Public Affairs, Tricia McLaughlin, accused Democratic lawmakers and protesters of storming the gates of the Delaney Hall detention center. The facility, which reportedly houses MS-13 gang members among other detainees, became the scene of a confrontation that led to the arrest of Newark Mayor Ras Baraka. McLaughlin, speaking on Fox News, alleged that the Democrats attempted to help individuals out of the facility as a bus carrying detainees was trying to enter. These Democrat politicians and protesters stormed that gate and got to the first security checkpoint, McLaughlin stated. So when you're seeing any of these people being restrained, it's because they illegally broke into this facility. The Department of Homeland Security, DHS, identified the lawmakers involved as New Jersey Representatives Rob Menendez Jr., Bonnie Watson-Coleman, and LaMonica McIver. According to DHS, the group rushed inside when the gates opened for the detention bus. McLaughlin emphasized that Delaney Hall, which opened in May, holds really the worst of the worst, including MS-13 gang members, rapists, child predators, an MS-13 gang member, even a suspected terrorist. Mayor Baraka was arrested by ICE agents and charged with trespassing. He was reportedly attempting to join the 3 congressional lawmakers for what their offices described as a scheduled tour or an oversight visit to inspect conditions at the newly opened 1,000-bed facility operated by the private company GEO Group. The Democratic officials strongly refuted the characterization of their actions as storming the facility. A spokesperson for Representative McIver told Axios, "I don't think that's a fair characterization. They're here doing their jobs." Similarly, Representative Coleman's office stated they arrived at Delaney Hall today at about 1 p.m. to exercise their oversight authority as prescribed by law. After a period of explaining the law to the officials at the site, they were escorted in. Representative Watson-Coleman later directly addressed the DHS claims, stating, "Contrary to a press statement put out by DHS, we did not storm the detention center." The author of that press release was so unfamiliar with the facts on the ground that they didn't even correctly count the number of representatives present. Initially, DHS had mentioned only 2 members of Congress. Witnesses and some lawmakers indicated that Mayor Baraka was denied entry to join the congressional tour because he was not a member of Congress. He then reportedly rejoined protesters on the public side of the gate before being arrested. Representative McIver asserted that Baraka did nothing wrong and was arrested after he had already left the secure area. Following his release, Mayor Baraka maintained he was present to support the congressional delegation. McLaughlin countered that had they asked to take a tour of that facility, we would have happily facilitated that for them, adding that the lawmakers did eventually take a tour after the incident. She condemned the actions as a bizarre political stunt that jeopardized the safety of law enforcement and detainees, asserting that members of Congress also have to follow the law. U.S. Attorney for New Jersey, Alina Habba, stated that Mayor Baraka committed trespass and ignored multiple warnings from Homeland Security investigations to remove himself from the ICE detention center. The Delaney Hall facility has been a point of contention, with Mayor Baraka and local activists protesting its opening. They cite concerns over a lack of proper city permits and a New Jersey state law currently under appeal that aims to ban private immigration detention centers. DHS, however, insists the facility has all necessary permits and has cleared inspections. The incident occurs against a backdrop of ongoing national debate over immigration policies and the conditions of detention facilities. We'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in to the Conservative Voice Network. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps our channel grow, and let's keep this movement growing, one voice at a time. Because remember, truth doesn't need to shout, but sometimes it should, because your voice matters.